Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Sarah.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody. Jonathan. Look at this. Got one of these yet? Stay humble. I'm trying to drive and this is not sensible, is it? Stay humble, hustle hard. Go and get yourself one of these t-shirts because they rock. You can get one on my site, joncovey.com/tees. T-E-E-S, I think. It might just be T, but you'll find it on there.
That's mine that you've got on.
It's not.
It is.
Anyway, so today what we're going to talk about.
Structure.
Are you structuring your day, your life, your career, your business? Does it have structure?
Everything needs structure.
It does, of course it does. Doesn't stand up.
Otherwise it falls over.
Yeah, it falls over. But it is so important that you do have structure, and I think it comes back to one of the posts that I think it was like a meme post that I shared last week or maybe earlier on in this week, saying that unless you know where you want to go, you're never going to leave where you are.
True. Very true.
And it's so true, and you need structure to be able to get there. Do you know how planning your day? Do you know, just because you might be employed, you might not be building businesses. You might not necessarily be somebody that's an entrepreneur. You might be somebody who's just in well, I'm saying just, and that's not, I don't mean it in that way, but you might be in employment building a career. It might be just a job, and it might just be a stepping stone. Whatever it is, you still need structure to it. You need to go in there and you need to have a structure for your day. How's that day look? What is it you're going to be doing? How are you going to be best for that day? What's the best way for you to be using your time?
And likewise, you need structure of where you're going. Don't you? Because otherwise, you're just bumbling along day after day, and it's just, a year's gone and I'm no further along than I was a year ago. You
just drift.
Yeah.
And life's ever moving, isn't it? It's ever flowing. The world's ever moving. It's ever going. Time's constantly moving. You can't just picture it as a stream, and this stream's flowing. You can't just get out of the stream and sit on the banking on the side and look at it for a little while thinking, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Don't work that way, does it? It keeps on moving, it keeps on going. So while ever you're not sure where you're going, it's just pulling you, and it's just taking you, and it's just taking you.
And what you need to do with your structure is think of it as, I suppose you're building it out of elastic bands, because it needs to be flexible. You can't make a structure and it be made rigid where it has to be stuck to at all costs, because things change and you need to be adaptable and flex.
Flex.
I thought that bus was attacking my
I thought that bus was flexing.
Yeah. Saw it out the corner of my eye and I was like, come to get me.
But yeah, as Sarah said, you do need to invest that time to make sure there's a structure that's there, and it does have some give in it. You've got that bit of flexibility. But unless you've got a plan, unless you've got a purpose, then you're going to get frustrated, you're going to be disappointed, you're going to think life's not fair, it's why me, and all these things that pop into your life. It's exactly what it is. And I was having this conversation yesterday with a city event that I went to, and one of the things that we kind of talked about were you have choices. That is what we have in life, is choices. You choose what career path you take. You choose whether you're healthy or unhealthy. You choose to be fat or not fat. You choose to be where you are. You choose to live in the country that you live. You choose everything. That's what you've got, is you're full of choices, and you can decide everything. You need to choose to get a structure. You need to choose to have a plan. If you work, and let's just say you work cleaning floors. It's the only job that you can get. It's the only skill set that you've got. You might not have had a lot of opportunities previously. Why not be the best floor cleaner in your town or country or city or whatever it is? Get to a stage where people see a floor and they think, I know John's done that, because I can tell it's immaculate, it's amazing. That's your structure. Your structure is to be the best of the best. And spend that time developing that, but you need a plan, you need a structure, you need to know exactly what's going to happen.
I don't understand why anyone would go into doing anything and not want to be the best they can be at it.
Because they've not thought about it, have they? It's a choice. I looked at it and it's an income. or I've looked at it and it's an opportunity for me to do something, but I don't know what that something is, so I'll just put her along. And it's just guidance. Do you know, we need guidance in life. And another thing that we were talking about yesterday was about having guidance for people in school, out of school, all the way through our life. We need somebody. We need someone like what I do with people. We need someone to coach you and mentor you and challenge you and support you and motivate you and, you know, give you ideas and work with you on your ideas and all these different things like this. You need people like that in your life from all ages. Do you know, you need this. But unless you've got somebody what's going to push you, you need to. But you need people that's going to push you. You need people that's going to push you into the places where you can go.
Because it's very unusual for someone to be self-motivated, isn't it?
Unless they've got a purpose.
Yeah.
If you've got a purpose, you've got some clear goals, you'll go out and make it happen. But if you don't have them clear goals, you ain't got no purpose, then you know you're not going to self-motivate, are you? You're going to find it really hard. You're going to be like frustrated all the time. You're going to be probably depressed a little bit. You're going to feel sad. You know, you're going to feel stressed. All these kind of things because you don't know why you're doing it. How stressful is that? I'm stressed because I don't know what I should be doing.
Yeah.
I know I need to be doing something, but I don't know what, so I'm feeling stressed. Get a structure, guys. Get some structure. Plan your days. Structure them out. You know, what time of your day you're going to do this, why you're going to do it, what's the purpose behind it all, what you're trying to achieve, and you'll make a massive difference. You'll make a massive difference. Final thought.
Make sure that you consider the growth aspect of your structure and it's not too rigid.
Bit of flexibility. Final thought, head over to joncovey.com/tees, get yourself a Stay Humble Hustle Hard t-shirt because they rock and you'll look cool in one. Lots of different colours. But final thought is, you know, just stop right now. No matter what you're doing, listen, take that time out for you. Do you know, call it a date with destiny. Call it a date with yourself. Call it whatever you like, but take the time out for yourself, because if you can't take out 10 minutes a day for you, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. If you can't actually give yourself 10 minutes a day to find out why you're doing the things that you're doing, then you've got bigger problems than just structure. So take that time, plan what you're going to do, put some structure into your life, put some structure into your business or your career or your job or whatever it may be, and somewhere in that structure put in a little time slot to go over to joncovey.com and get yourself a tea. Boom.
Bye bye.